ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Night Talk with Jay Sands. That's right, it's me. I'm here. It's Thursday night. Let's get this show on the road. I'm so glad to be back. I miss you all. Let's get to the show. Let's get it rolling. Let's go.
Welcome to Sands Place with your host, Jay Sands. Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. in the UK. This is the place to be. Now, without further ado, enter the Sandman. Here he is, Mr. Jay Sands.
Number one in the chat. Way to go, Rick. Let's see. Let's get back over there. Rick, Granddaddy, Al. He's changed his name. It's not Grandpa anymore. It's Granddaddy Al now. Amanda B. in the chat room. You'll always be number one with me, Amanda. Let's see. Ernie Abbott in the house. Thank you, buddy, for stopping by. Bob Steele's with us. Good evening, Bob. Long time no talk to. Mr. John Biven in the house. Welcome, John. Truth Pond Militia. We've got in the house with us. That's Pumpkin Face. And here we go. What's up, guys? Let's see. No rats. Yeah, I'm here, Rick. I just didn't Bob just didn't turn the mic on. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I apologize. And here we go. The show has started. I'm so glad to be here. It's been such a long time since I sat in this chair doing other things other than being on the radio. And I wanted to go back and do something we haven't done in a very long time, even while I was on the air. Let's see who's following Night Talk and the Sandsnet Radio Network. Aaron Takeover. Shaggy, Reach Down Radio, Danielle Martin, TMM Radio. Yeah, okay, 1, 2, yeah, we're gonna still skip those. Rain Man Digital, Fresh Radio, 100.3 FM, Max Harvey, really. Large Johnson, yeah, that's a big one. Washington's radio station, Joe Gershwood. This Theologist, he's changed his name again. On the air with DJ Pay. AV Newscast, welcome. Apocalypse. And, of course, Donna Hattie and Exact FM Radio, the guys over there. Thank you all so much. So good to hear from you. Idi Amin. I thought you were dead. Idi Amin Dada in the house. Hello, white infidels, he says. Idi Amin. Unbelievable, the names these people come up with. And that's pretty funny. Idi Amin Dada. Thank you, Bob. I really appreciate it. Bob says, good. Look at VJ. Good. Good. You're back. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to be back here in the chair and talking to you guys. And it's been a long haul the last few weeks. Things are moving along, as they say. I'll do various updates during the night. I'm going to play something I recorded a little while ago. It's a new song. You may have heard it already. I don't know. I mistakenly gave it to Ernie Abbott. He's been playing it all over the place. Not mistakenly, but, you know, Ernie, he's just so enthusiastic. And everything we do, he's right there. He's there. He's the man. He does it. So you may have heard it, and if not, I will play it a little later. Things are going well. My voice is coming back little by little. We're doing a little more each day. I can't say we're starting to line up venues, but we have venues in mind. But what's going to happen actually is we're going to try to do maybe an invitation-only show first. We'll see. I'm not quite sure where that's going to be. I've got a couple of places in mind. I'm talking to people now. There's something else in the works as well. I can't mention, and it's killing me that I can't say anything about it. But when it breaks and when it's feasible to do so, I will. But we've gotten good news on that front. I know I've told you that before, but I've gotten very good news on that front. Some very good, some not so good, but the very good outweighs the not so good, and I can't wait to tell you. But I can't at this point in time. There's legalities involved and stuff like that. But I can tell you this: even if I don't get this show on the road again with all the work that we're doing, or something happens where it doesn't really come off, I will be ecstatic anyway. Only for the fact that I've tried, and I'll explain. It'll all make sense to you when I'm able to elaborate a little more. I think we'll do a little politics tonight. I'm not sure what's going on out there and how you feel. We'll play some music and get to talking to some old friends who I've missed for so long. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get Amanda B on the radio tonight. I'll even talk to Idi Amin Dada. How about that? Anyway, 321-348-9665 is the number. Don't call yet. I'm going to play some music right now just to get into the mood. And later we're going to talk about what's going on in Mexico. We're going to talk about what's going on with the VA and the bleak outlook for this administration and what's going on. I'll give you some of my views on that. We'll talk to just about anybody who wants to call. Tonight the lines will be open. I don't know how long we're going to keep you on, but we'll see how the calls come in. We're going to try and keep everybody going. But thank you all so much for being out there listening. I do miss you all. I want to thank you all for all your messages. I got them all. Thank you very much. For all of you who've been asking and wondering what's going on, I thank you so much. It means so much to me. It really, really does. So thank you all. So let's get a move on here. Let's see. What are we gonna? I don't know. What do we have here? Well, since this can only happen in America, to do what we do here, what I do, and just this is for you guys. This song here. So we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. It's Night Talk with Jay Sands. I'm live. It's me. I'm here. So stay there. Call your friends. Tell everybody we're on. Let's get going. We'll be right back.
Only in America can a guy from anywhere go to sleep a pauper and wake up a millionaire. Only in America can a kid without a cent get a break and maybe grow up to be president. Only in
spinning round for everyone. You can understand everything's to share. Let your spirit dance, brothers everywhere. Let your head free, turn the wisdom key. Find it naturally, see you're lucky to be. This sound spin around and round and round. Get out your cold feet, baby. Something on your back, let down, let down, let down.
for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, and I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for a fountain. The promise is forever young. You know, some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be? With no one to share, with no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, you, you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. If I ain't got you with me, baby, oh, ooh, said nothing in this whole wide world don't mean a thing if I ain't got you with me, baby.
Check out The Bep Bopper Show, Monday to Friday at 12 a.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Eastern time, bringing you all the hits of the 50s and 60s on Exact FM radio and simulcasting on WEJA radio and the Sandsnet radio network. Also available on exactfmradionetwork.com. Tune in to The Ernie Abbott Show, Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. UK time and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on WEJA Radio, simulcasting on Exact FM Radio and exactfmradionetwork.com for an eclectic blend of great music from throughout the musical spectrum, some conversation and more. We look forward to seeing you there.
Friday night, you should be listening to TFOK Radio. That's right, TFOK Radio on Spreaker.com. With such characters like Mr. J, Mad Max, and Honey Dipper Dan, Black Heart Betty, and some of our new DJs. Also, our great shows on Thursday and Saturday. Listen to TFOK Radio. Do it!
You sound like a nice little boy.
Call me Daddy.
Hey, it's John Biven from The John Biven Show. And in this shameless plug, I want to tell you about it. It is The John Bivens Show. It is live on Spreaker.com. I feature Christian artists, mostly unknown, and I air at 8 p.m. on Saturday evening Central Time, live from Marion, Illinois. And it's a lot of fun, music, talk, whatever happens. And another show I do is the Pillar of Fire worship service and sermon. That's on Sunday afternoon at about 2:15 p.m. Central Time, depending on when our church announcements get over. So you can tune in to the John Bivens Show Saturday night at 8 p.m. or the Pillar of Fire church service at 2:15 Central Time. This ends my shamelessness. Thank you.
Welcome back. This is Night Talk with Jay Sands.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Night Talk, and I am Jay Sands. It's live. It's me. This isn't a rebroadcast of any show. You're not hearing things. It's me. I'm here, and glad to be here. I want to quickly say hello to Barco, who joined us while we were playing some music there. Also, Apocalypse is with us. He dropped in. Thank you, buddy, for stopping in. Judy Rustin is with us, who is not quite sure the music we're playing. So if there's anything you want to hear, Judy, just let me know. Let's see. We got Amanda, Rick, and everybody else. Who else? Oh, Mitzitza, but not, I can't even say. I'm not even going to try it. But you know who you are. I tried. I just can't do it. Let's see who else. That's it for now. Everybody else has already been here. They're talking about spelling and the spelling bee. I hear that Rick had lost a lot of money last year on the spelling bee. Man, that's terrible. I have 3 hours. Save some promos. Okay, Rick. All right. And now he's telling me what to do. Imagine that. Go away for a couple of weeks, and right away I'm ancient history. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you laughing at? That's Bep Papa, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello. What's up, Bep?
Not too much. Not too much. Busy as hell.
How did you sneak into my studio without me knowing?
Hey, I'm good at this.
I'm telling you, pal. How are you? How are things?
Things are going great.
Very good.
Busy, busy as hell.
Busy as hell. That's good. You're making money. That's good.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yep. Getting ready for September.
Cool. That's right. You'll start working at the college there, right?
Yep.
Fantastical. Excellente. Let's see. I don't see it in my mind. Like it's, you don't do this for a while. You lose your knack for things like talking and wow, and what to do next. And I'm flumbering here. Flumbering is the, well, there you go. At least I'm consistent. I made up a new word. I'm flumbering. This is Bep Boppa, ladies and gentlemen. Does a show here on the Sandsnet Radio Network every night at 7 p.m. And also he is in charge of and running and doing great things over at Exact FM Radio with Matt. How is Matt, by the way?
Matt's good. He just finished school for the summer.
Cool. I got his message. I'm so glad that he's just such a great kid to have a guy like that in Ireland. If we ever need something, we get out there. It's going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see. What else? Anything else? What else? Talk to me, Bep.
Well, let's see. What we can talk about?
Things we can't talk about. I told everybody about that, but I couldn't say anything. So, there are things I told them I can't speak about yet, but when it does come to pass,
it's going to be history.
History will be. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. In fact, I think it's already been made. Yes or no? Would you agree?
To a point, I would.
Yeah. Okay. See, that makes it worthwhile. Well, you'll see what we're talking. I hate doing this to people, but there's, not much we can do.
We can't talk about it on the air.
Can't talk about it on the air. Bep, hey, buddy, says Ernie Abbott from Ouija Radio.
Hey there, Ernie. How's it going? Hey, buddy. I haven't talked to you for at least an hour.
Hey, Bep, why are you yelling in my ear?
I know. It's this new speaker I got.
But you sound a lot better there, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Cool.
Must be my new laptop.
Oh, you got a new laptop too, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Got all my computers overhauled and everything.
Wow. How long did that take?
A day.
All right, not too bad.
No.
Now, I don't see. I can't ask you. Nobody's called yet, but I want to know who this Judy Rustin is. Who's Judy? She hasn't said hello to me yet. She's been in my chat room. She's made a comment already about the music, but she won't talk to me. Judy, what's up? Yeah. Rick, he had opened his window. He's yelling all the way from Canada because you couldn't hear him unless you opened the window. That's what he's yelling about. Bob Steele says, "Hey Judy, I'm glad you got my message. Now you meet Jay Sands." That's me, but she doesn't want to talk to me, Al. I don't know. Look, Apocalypse even said hello to me, and he doesn't even like me. Hello, David. Well, welcome, Judy. It's okay. You'll get. No, he's not. Rick is not my son-in-law. Don't let him give you that bull. He isn't. He never was, and I don't think he will be. He's trying, though. I'll give him that much. She's waiting to hear I was going to play something a little later, but if she really wants to hear it, I must play it. But, I guess if she requests it, I will do something. I will play something for her. You're getting ready to go to bed soon, Apocalypse? What is this? I go off the air for a couple of weeks. It's been 2 or 3 weeks, and everybody's going to bed at 11 o'clock at night. What's going on here? What is this? I can't have this. What are we going to do, Bep?
It's called conspiracy.
So Pumpkin Face says that Rick has the stash to prove the genetic relation. Really?
Oh, that's interesting.
I didn't even know he had hair on his... Never mind. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
On his chinny chin chin.
There you go. Well, according to...
Rick, don't let the cat get near you.
Well, your wife knows what she's talking about there, Grandpa. He says his wife loves my voice. And he says it's better than her husband snoring, which is true. I mean... Well, wait a minute. What are you trying to say there, Grandpa? I don't know. I'm not quite sure about that. Amanda B. Love Amanda. No, well, Rick says he cloned it from the shaving whiskers that I had when I shaved my stash. Okay. I'm doing fine, Judy. See, that's what I want to hear. Judy says, Jay says, how the hell are you? I like this woman already. She's already part of the crew. That's it. Done. She's in. Why is Pep yelling? Because we're both yelling. We have no reason. Well, I haven't been on the air in a long time, so if I'm yelling, I'm sorry. Because I'm not used to being behind the mic. Well, I am, but it's in a different capacity now. Speaking of which, let me play something for you. In fact, let me play something for Judy. I was going to hold off for a little while, but I might as well play it now. This is one of the songs I've been working on. Well, I'm not a Rick. I want to like her more, Jay. Judy hates over. Oh, I get that. Well, I'm liking her even more. That's right. She hates you. We're simpatico, baby. Anyway, in the last couple of weeks, I've been working on a couple of new songs to put into the show, and I recorded a couple of them. And you may have heard this already. I don't know. It's very possible because I think you have a copy of it, Beth. Did you get a copy of it yet?
No, I didn't get a copy of it yet.
All right, I'll send that to you in a little while. I know.
Okay, thanks.
I know. The Earn Man has it, and I think he's kind of played it a little bit too. So we're going to turn into a country star singer. Who is that, Bob? Who? Me? I don't know about that. They'd throw me right out of country.
Nashville don't want you.
No, forget about it. I have a march into, what is that? Country town. Where's that?
Memphis.
Nashville, yeah.
Yeah, the Grand Ole Opera.
They closed the town down. They get them out.
That's what they go to Memphis instead.
Yeah, get them out. Yes. Send them to, I don't know, what is it? Rick, Texas, or Rico, Texas? Or Yeah, send him out over there. Send him to the Midwest, like the Dakotas. Yeah, we'll listen to him out there. Let him start over there.
Let the coyotes hear him.
Yeah. Oh, my bad, Rick says. Does that mean I have to keep the other secret quiet, too? Yes, you do, whatever it is. Anyway, I was saying, before I got wrapped up into the chat, which happens all the time. Oh, wait a minute, Judy. What are you trying to say? Now, Judy says, hey, now, Nashville takes all kinds. Now, wait a minute. What is that? I'm not quite sure. Well, you see, I have to get used to Judy and how she talks, because that sounds a little derogatory if you ask me. What do you think there, Pep? She's saying Nashville takes all kinds. They got to take me.
Oh, they have to.
What do you mean? What is it? Oh, now you're siding with Judy now? Is that it, Pep?
Hey, she's a female. Of course I am.
You're always the smart one, Beb. Always go the smart way. What's this? Holy hell, the Queen of the Patch got this pork roast in the crock. Watering, just smelling that sweet meat. Well, I didn't realize you could smell me from there, but enjoy yourself and knock yourself out there, pumpkin face. Oh, wait a minute. He means the... Oh, the pork roast. Oh, I got it. I'm sorry. I thought he was talking about me. I was going to say he really missed me. Anyway.
Oh, this is interesting.
What's that?
By the way, Jay, I am PR and promotion director for Music Rodeo, Road Radio, as well as the Queen of MRR.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Are you really? Well, then we've got something for you. A female backwards legit don't take those. Oh, wow. I like that. That is cool. That is so cool. And you look really young for your age, Judy.
Oh,
yeah, you do.
She keeps herself well taken care of.
I'm telling you. She looks like a young girl in this picture. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, let's play something for Judy. I'll start off with something, one of my older ones, so that you can get an idea of what I'm doing and how it's going. And then we'll play the new one that I recorded not too long ago. So let's go here and do this. We'll do this. And that comes up. Then when this comes up, am I doing my old thing again there? When that comes up, we do this. Then we go over here. Then we look at this. And then we go down here and we try this. Let's see. What should we do? I don't want to do two of those because then, no, you can't. Let's do, no, can't do that one because that's another slow. Well, here's a popular Sinatra song. In case you're not a Sinatra enthusiast or know much of the music, you'll know this one. So this one is for Judy. I've got two coming. This one and one more. The one I recorded. I'll break in and explain that one to you before we play it. But right now, here is "The Summer Wind" by yours truly, Judy. This one's for you. So listen good.
Summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. And I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and gone.
the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. The summer wind, warm summer wind. The summer wind. And there you have it. That's the Summer Wind by yours truly. I've got one more I'm going to play for you. This is one I've been working on for a while now. And I finally put it down to listen to hear how it sounded. This is the best of all of the recordings that I made. It's a song from an old show by Stephen Sondheim. It's called Send in the Clowns, and it goes a little something like this. This goes out to Grandpa Al's wife because she loves my voice. This one's for you, sweetheart.
It's party time! Get up!
All right, so I lied. Anyway.
Actually, that sounds kind of weird. That's my music.
Now, if I don't make a few mistakes during the show, it's just not fun, right?
That's right.
So we gotta make a few mistakes. So that was the second one. Here we go. Let's see if this one works.
You can hear
there we go.
This is a song.
This one's for
people who have spent quite a long time together, till one day one of them gets restless and decides to leave. Whether it's the man or woman who left is unimportant. It's a breakup. It's a lovely marriage of words and music written by Stephen Sondheim. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, and you in midair. Send in the clowns. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally finding the one that I wanted was yours. Making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love the farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. Where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here.
losing my timing this late in my career. Where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Send in the Clowns. I've been wanting to do that song for so many years. Couldn't find it. Finally got the music to it and put it together, and there it is. Let me know what you think. So that was for Grandpa's Wife. I hope Judy enjoyed those two tunes. If you need to hear anything else, let me know. I'd be more than happy to play it. Southern Cowboy in the house. Way to go, buddy. What is this about people not liking clowns? What's wrong with clowns?
Those people are scared of clowns.
I know Rick is scared of clowns. I know that much.
Rick's scared of the shadow.
All right, so let's see. I don't know what else to do. Oh, I'm telling you, it's like, you get back in this chair, you sit in the chair, and it's like, all right, what am I supposed to do next? It's just, when your mind is somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
You're doing other things, and you're sitting and you're doing, and you like putting this show together, which is it's not so much putting it together. It's basically the same show, because there are songs, you have to do when you do something like this, when you put a show like this together. You just have to do, because if you don't, then you offend people. And when you offend people, they don't come, or they don't like it, and it's the first thing. Well, he didn't play that song, or he didn't do that song. How could you not do that song? And it's hard to to accommodate everybody. So I did the best I can. I mean, there's over 32 songs, 34 songs in the show. I think, including the two new ones. And yeah, roughly. Because if you think about it, I mean, the songs that were written back then, they were only 2.5 to 3 minutes long.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
That's a lot of singing in an hour and a half. You figure a little yada yada in here and a yada yada there. You're pushing 2 hours. That's a pretty decent show.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. When you get into that mode, it's like, you forget just about everything else, because there's only one thing on your mind, and that's what you're doing, and that's what you're working on. And you get back in the chair, and it's like, it took me a half hour just to set up to get ready to go, because I couldn't remember where everything was. But then you get guys like Rick, who, you give them an inch, they take 4 yards, he's changing his name.
Oh, yeah.
You get a guy like that, it's like, I just don't know what to do with him.
Well, he's determined to have Friday.
But you ain't getting it, Rick. Everybody say hello to Rick.
I've missed you so much, Jay Sands.
How you doing, Rick?
Buddy?
How's it going, Bep?
Pretty good.
Bep, I've heard people call you Beep. Is it Beep or Bep?
Bep.
Bep. All right, I like that better.
Yeah,
Beep,
too.
Beep,
That's Ernie.
Beep.
Ernie Abbott calls him Beep. Calls him Beep Bopper. I've always called him Bep from the beginning, so he's stuck with it, whether he likes it or not.
Well, I've noticed throughout this whole show, and maybe because nobody's called in, but nobody's asked the tough questions yet. Now, Jay, everybody's wanting to know.
What's that?
Is this a one-time deal? Are you back for good? What's going on here?
Well, I can't say that I'm back for good, because I still have things to do in this show. It's really taken a lot of my time, because I'm not as young as I used to be. And if I'm going, because of the things that are happening in the background that I can't really talk about yet, this has to be almost as perfect as I can get it. It must be. So, and I wouldn't put it on otherwise without what's going on in the background.
All right, so Obama, yes or no?
No.
Okay. See, that's how you're egging it up there.
I just don't understand. What did that mean? What did that even mean? He's not in the show. He's not part of the show.
I know, but you were going on and going around the question, kind of like he always does. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Jeez Louise, you have been gone a while. See, this is why he isn't ranting, people. You got all your fans screaming for a rant. How is he going to rant when he can't even find his self right now?
I can't. It's like terrible. It's like I'm bubbling and fumbling around here. Terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. and especially now, I don't know where anything is anymore.
So long story short, I still have Fridays.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Dino growing that vagina and dying was the best thing that ever happened to me.
you, huh? Wow. So, by the way, I listened to a couple of the shows. They're not bad. You did a Night Tracks. I can't believe you did a Night Tracks.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to keep the
take
tradition.
On that.
Oh, well, it's kind of a Night Tracks for, it was... I thought about that because when you do Night Tracks, you play all that old school stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that kind of
stuff.
jazzy old school stuff. And so, yeah, I kind of wanted to switch it up with, something a little more, just something a little here, there, and everywhere, but a little more modern, I guess.
And it worked. It worked out really well. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And plus the fact you had people calling, giving you suggestions of what to play. It was more like a request Night Tracks than anything else, when it worked out really well.
Well, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. And you know what? The reason why I did that is because, well, it helped me build up my music library.
Second of all, you're not me, so.
Right. Exactly. I don't, have 3 computers dedicated to just music.
3.5, but who's counting?
But it's been, that was my next question is, do you like the way that, I would say I and Pumpkin, but Pumpkin's been doing a good job. So I'll just say, do you like the way I've been destroying your network?
Without a doubt. Between you and Pumpkin, I may never be able to come back. I don't know.
We'll always have a spot for you on Exact.
Oh, thanks, Beb. See, I've always got somebody to fall back on. Yeah, my shit could blow up in a heartbeat, and Beb, right there, come on over to... Right there, come on back, come on over here.
So, but the secret stuff aside, now we got to know. So the stuff we can know about the music stuff. I mean, is it coming along pretty nice? I mean, do you think that you're going to be touring around Florida here shortly?
I believe so. Well, I don't know if anybody's been listening, but we opened the club the other night, Sands Beach in Sand City, Florida. Ernie was there. A couple of the guys came out. The show was fantastic. You guys didn't hear it?
Yeah, I won the twist. Me and Amanda B, we won the twist contest.
Yes, right.
I was there, buddy.
I didn't get a chance.
Sorry,
to
you were
thank
too
Ernie
drunk to
Abbott for
remember.
That. Yeah,
okay.
That was what a show. Thank you so much for that, Ernie. You did a hell of a job on that. Really, I got to tell you, fantastic. I loved it. But what was the question?
I don't know. I forgot whose show I called into.
Oh, do I find that the show is working out? Is that what you want to know?
Oh, yeah. So, are you going to be touring Florida here soon enough?
Well, I think so, but like I said earlier, I've got a couple of venues in mind. I may do just an invitation-only show, just to get it out there and see and work out the kinks, and then maybe one more show. I'll go to a couple of places. I won't charge them, but I'll just get the show up and running, invite people to come and see what happens, and see what their reaction is. We'll get their ideas and feedback. That's the word I was looking for. Thanks. On what they think the show, how it sounds, the quality of the show, the selection of the songs, and we'll see what they have to say. So,
well, now this invitation show here. Now, are you talking? Now, you just going to invite family and friends, or are you going to maybe hit up a parking lot and stick them in windshield wipers?
Well, I think I'd hit a parking lot, but I was going to rob just a couple of cars and go on my way. I had no, But,
you know what I mean, though? I mean, is it just going to be like...
It'll be friends and family and maybe some of the press. I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to wait for that one, a show or two in. This one, I want to be comfortable, and I'll be comfortable with people that I know, well, whoever happens to come into the place as well. It's not just going to be a strictly, close the doors as invitation only. What I mean by invitation only is that it won't be broadcast. It won't be, really pushed. It'll be just by word of mouth. Please come see the show, stuff like that, and we'll get their input and see how that works. And then we'll do another one. Maybe we'll invite the press and see what happens there. But we may have a big announcement to make. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Now, when it comes, you talk a little bit about being comfortable, and I understand where you're coming from. You got to get your bearings again. But now, speaking of being comfy, has the stash grown back?
Yes, it has. It has.
That explains the show.
Not like it was, but it's back. Let's just say I no longer feel a breeze across my upper lip.
I thought that was the cat. Going out to the milk.
What is it with you and cats tonight, Beth?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go hide.
Either he's got one in his lap or that ain't a cat he's petting.
No, she's not.
Let's see. Grandpa Al says, Jay, you just sent my wife into dreamland, man. She got comfy with Where Are the Clowns and drifted off. Man, you're good. Well, thank you.
Can we talk about that clown song, Jay?
Yes,
I feel like I have you on my show and I'm interviewing
That's
you.
quite all right. This is good.
This is kind of fun. This is what happens when you let me have free reign. But let's talk about the clown song,
Yes,
Jay. Now,
let's.
what inspired the clown song? Where did that come from? Now, I know you mentioned something about it at the beginning, but usually when I'm not on the line with you, I'm barely listening.
Well, you're never listening anyway. So.
But where did the clown song come from?
All right. Send in the Clowns was written by Stephen Sondheim. It's a musical that was... I'm trying to remember the name. It was written by Stephen Sondheim in 1973. That's it. The musical was called A Little Night Music, and it was actually an adaptation of some of you may know this name, Ingmar Bergman's film "Smiles of a Summer Night," and it's a ballad from Act Two, which the Desiree reflects on the ironies and disappointments of her life. It's a song about a couple that break up after being together for so long. One finally knows where he's going and what he's doing. The other one says, "You know what? I'm not there anymore. It's just it's done." And if you listen to you can check it out on YouTube. Just Google Stephen Sondheim, and he tells the story about how the song was written. It took him, I think he said, 10 minutes to write, but or a day, something like that. And the way he describes it, because it's actually a reference to the theater. So if you're in the theater, you know what they mean when they say "send in the clowns." You know that means you're not making it. You know you just.
See, that's what I was going to ask you. Where did the clowns come in during this breakup? Is
right.
what I.
So yeah, no, it's a reference to the theater, and.
Well, I will say, although it was a very scary song. It did sound like something. It really did. When I was listening to that, I could almost imagine myself sitting inside of a theater and watching a play or something, and that being one of the songs.
Well, you got it right, and I guess we sent it out that way, and you got it. So the name of the play again was A Little Night Music, written by Stephen Sondheim back in 1973.
Sweet. Well, this is your show. Don't.
No, go ahead.
I gotta keep asking all the questions. How about you interview me?
I don't even like you, Rick.
Oh, that's true. It's true. Not very many people do.
Yeah, so
it's the name. That's why I went with the Ricky Sands, Jay Sands.
When I saw that, I got so mad, and then I looked at it and said, "That dummy," and I couldn't stop laughing.
Did you really get mad?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, because I was seriously,
Well, if I had just said I broke up laughing, it would have been, oh, okay. See, but if I said, well, I really got mad, and then I broke up laughing, you see how I worked that?
Oh, yeah, I didn't want to make you mad, but I am trying to be part of the family here.
I see, yeah, you're trying really hard, but it ain't working.
Well, when you get famous in Florida, you're going to be rich, and I want to be in the will.
You want to be in the will. Well, I
wait in line.
Yeah, there's somebody else in line for that money first, right, Pep? As it stands right now, anyway. And you will all understand that maybe later on. And I apologize for making references to this thing that we can't keep talking about, that we can't talk about. But it's when you all hear it and understand it, you'll see what I've been itching to tell you about. And it's in the back of my throat, and it's just like it's killing me.
Just please tell me it has nothing to do with the new gay marriage law.
Nope.
Okay. That's all we needed to know, Jay.
Yeah, no.
The stash is back.
The stash is back. It's got nothing. No, I'm not marrying another guy. No. I'm not leaving my wife for Buddy Blue. No.
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
You and I, we're kind of like besties, even though you hate me, man. You know what I mean? But still, we're kind of like,
people that, yeah, okay.
We've got a certain, at least I'm going to keep continuing to make people believe like we're real tight like that, all right? Even though I've sent message after message over the last 3 weeks, and even though you allow me to do a show on your great network, you can't even so much as say hi. But But anyway, could you do me a giant favor?
I think I know what's coming, but what? Go ahead.
Play a song for Judy.
I just played 2 for Judy.
No. The one she wants to hear.
Oh, I didn't see. I asked her a while ago, way back, when she first made the comment about her not liking the music.
It's something, I think, who was it? What's his name? Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
And it was, I'm trying to find it here. I'm never going to find it, Jay. She's going to have to write it in there again. But, the thing is, the only reason why I ask is because she says she'll like me more if I can get you to play some music. And you know how it is with me and women. They tend to run. And if I've got one that's going to stand still for a minute, I'm going to do what I can do.
Well, you've got Amanda B. I mean, the way she's, been following you and with the
Amanda B's getting expensive.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
I'm on fire. Bruce Springsteen. I knew it would come to me.
What? On fire?
I'm on fire.
I'm on fire. Okay, I'll have to look for that.
I think it has something to do with burning circus clowns.
Yeah. Wow, that's a big fire. Anyway, I got to go back here for a second. Speaking of Judy, have you been talking to Judy, or is this Judy's first night with us? Her
first night on Sands Network was last night, I believe, and as usual, she came right in hating me because my name's Rick and her ex-husband happens to be Rick, and so I thought that was kind of funny, and I messed around with her for a while, but then she got scary and was going to kick my ass and everything else like that.
I like her already. But going back a little bit, she says, honestly speaking here, hell no, I don't like the songs. Now, I don't know if she's talking about my songs or the music I've been playing.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I think she is. And, I feel bad pointing that out. I was trying to gloss over it every time she said that she was going to spit out her Jack and Coke, but...
Oh, jeez, where is that? I'm sorry, I'm looking for something while I'm choking here.
I'm hoping it's her song.
Oh, this one's for Ernie.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
He hasn't heard that in a long time, so I like to
Are you off the air?
No.
Oh.
I'm just playing for Ernie.
Good thing I asked.
Yes, it is a good thing you asked.
Because you know what happens in the past.
Yes. Southern Cowboy, they want to ring. Theologist, this theologist. How many times is this guy going to change his name? This theologist in the house. What's up? Welcome, pal. Billy Boy. That's our Billy. Your buddy, Rick, is here. All right.
Who?
The theologist. This theologist.
Never heard of him. I know not of who you speaketh.
I know nothing of who you speaketh.
Actually, it's weird to see him here because theologist, whatever it is today, hasn't been around in about as long as you've been gone, and it's kind of funny he pops in the night you happen to be on. You called him, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I promise I didn't. I really didn't. Listen, Pumpkin Face. You got to get with the program, pal. I know Sinatra didn't have a stash. Well, he did at one point in his life. I mean, nothing for a long period of time. But he did, actually. In fact, I think it was a goatee. But I never claimed to look like Sinatra. Never, ever. In any of my shows, anywhere, in any of my material, do I say I look like him. I don't look like him. I know I don't look like him. Not only do you have to come over there in Mississippi and beat your ass. How was that, Rick?
I think you're doing great. Yeah? Welcome back, Mr.
Right.
Jay Sands.
I love it. This is great. I'm feeling my... anyway. It's...
You got to excuse me for a minute.
Why, certainly, as long as we can't hear
I got to get a drink.
You do that, my friend.
What's that, Bep? I couldn't hear you. Could you open the window and yell that, please?
I got to get a drink.
Now, wait, I want to get back to Miss Judy here a second. Like, she's getting really... She says, now, play some music. She's demanding that I play music. What is it with
Apparently
this?
she didn't read the title of the damn show, Jay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, what's going on here? Now, look, Bob, we love you, dear. Bob Steele, you're like a staple here, but you keep bringing people around like this, we may have to ban you. I don't know, Bob. She's not being very nice to me, and I'm kind of hurt here. We love her. I just love the way she's talking. It's great.
She says, "Who the hell cares about old Blue Eyes, Jay?"
A lot of people.
She didn't say that.
Yeah, she did.
See? Couldn't lie if I wanted to.
She did say that. Wild Goose in the house. Let's see. Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares about old Blue? Who the hell? Did she actually say who the hell cares about old Blue Eyes? Is that what she said?
Yep, living color.
I heard those were the result of Technicolor. His eyes weren't really blue.
Oh, yes, they were as blue as the
Yeah, they were.
They were colored contacts, Bep.
No, blue as the sky, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Pumpkin Face says you'll send me the gas money to go to Mississippi to whip his ass. All right. See, these are my people. They love. I love this.
Yeah, but does he have an antidote for malaria?
No. But we love you too, Judy, and welcome to the group. We really do. I like the give and take. We're gonna have to talk about the Sinatra comment, but Bob, you see, I expect that from you because you're such a good guy, Bob. You really are. He's been telling Judy about how good my music is, but she hasn't said a word.
Did he disappoint her?
I'm telling you.
Talk about brainwash, eh?
Hold on a second. Wait, what does that mean, Rick? What are you trying to say? He disappointed her. What does that mean?
I'm just going by the comment he's making. I love your voice, Jay. I moisten up every time I hear it. And I need my tear ducts, you sickos.
Oh.
Actually, I know somebody else who likes his music, too.
And who might that be?
You know.
I know. I hate when you do that, Bep. I hate it. Stop it.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
Wait, no.
Close.
That's not who I wanted. I wanted the one guy. Newton. Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton. No. I can honestly say...
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman. I think we can honestly say it's well above Wayne Newton.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody's above Wayne.
My friend, there are other forces at work here.
No. I'm a Wayniac all day long.
What's that? Do you smell rotten fruit? I smell... There! Pumpkin Face! How are you people getting in here, by the way? Who left the goddamn door open?
I made keys for everyone.
Oh, you did? What's up, Pumpkin?
Me. Rick.
Sorry to hear that.
You. Yeah. First of all,
yes.
Yes, I do actually have the cure for malaria. It's Campbell's chicken noodle soup and Sprite. Second of all.
Oh, you're serious? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I am totally 110% serious. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you do happen to want to come to Mississippi, you might want to just make sure that you come to the right state, because I may not happen to be here when you get here. I don't know.
Oh, I'll let you know I'm coming. How's that?
No, what I
That's
figured
what she said.
Yeah, that's when the bed broke. Yeah, I know.
What I figured I'd do is I'd quell this in the instant here, and I'd go ahead and just come on out to Florida.
Oh, well, we can do that too.
Well, I mean, Greaseman's in Jacksonville. He's got the ship out there. I figure might as well just come out and see both of you.
You might as well to kill two birds with one stone, as they say.
All right, are you guys done? Wailing me away here.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
No, I'm just about to go mute the mic again and be listening in because I'm enjoying myself. So
I'm glad you called in. Where's the Queen?
The Queen is sitting right here, looking at me very angrily because someone called my name 3 times and now I'm here. Okay?
See, but I never called your name and you're here.
No, but you did call the name 3 times. You can't say it 3 times.
If I say it 3,
I have to end up calling in.
Oh, so did you just come out of the mirror or something? Is that how that worked? Or
look, Rick told you he made keys for everybody. I mean, when I have to go to the store and get 200 keys made, okay, it doesn't look good.
Well, you
How's
give
it
her a
going,
great big kiss.
Pumpkin?
Oh, hi, Beth. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
I'm just getting my whole operation set back up here since I had like a nuclear meltdown over here. So
Yeah, I heard about it.
Everybody's had meltdown. What's going on? What is it, like a sickness going around? Everybody's having problems with their computers.
No, to tell you the truth, what happened was I was experimenting with a very highly volatile device. We call it a pinch or an EMP. And both my cars and my computers and everything just done. So
You set off an EMP, you moron.
no, actually, I chainsawed down the transformer off the pole. And
You too. What did you do?
No, it was just a hot day and everything decided to stop working. So I sold everything and you know, a lot of people on Spreaker here has helped me out along the way. So I do want to say thank you to them. And then, of course, great to have you back, Jay.
Well, thank you, buddy. I'm glad you called. Please tell the Queen I said hi.
Okay, hold on.
And I'd love a piece of that pork roast.
Jay's saying hi, and that he really wants to try the pork roast. Let me tell you, man. I mean, it's just the more it's cooking in that crock pot in there. Oh God, it's just.
So your meat is moist now, huh?
Yeah, it's one of them pull apart roasts too. We're gonna have some pulled pork here in a couple hours.
But it's 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night. Are you going to be eating pork this late?
Oh yes. I love pork just as much as I love the bearded clam.
Yeah, it's better than jelly donuts.
I'm whipping up the pudding right now.
Which is code for he's... Never mind. Just zip it up. And not quickly this time.
What are you talking about? You prefer 2% milk or 1%?
I prefer none. How's that? I want that. I'll go out and buy it.
Make sure there's no...
I don't like my milk freshly pumped. How's that?
Not gonna get any fresher than this, but anyways.
Oh God. Okay, I've got requests here from Judy. I'm gonna have to play.
I'm hoping it's "Clowns on Fire" by
Clowns on... no, it's not
Bob
Clowns on
Springsteen, or
Fire.
not Bob Springsteen. Jeez Louise. I don't know. Maybe he is Bob Springsteen now. Bruce.
All right. First of all, who is Louise, and why are you jeezing her?
Who the hell is Louise?
Well, Lupe quit.
See, I knew there was, yeah, okay. No, now it makes sense, Rick. I just
all right, that's all I need to say.
Yeah, I mean, I know how devastating that is to you. I understand, but you know, any squeezer is better than no squeezer at all.
Well, it depends on who's squeezing who and what you're squeezing.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they're squeezing oranges for him over there.
Well, he says oranges, but I think he has one come in every other hour and squeeze him.
We all know what oranges means.
Or
okay?
squeeze off. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, you know, what do I know?
How many times a day I wash my sheets are my business, people. Move along.
Yeah, nothing here to see.
That's right. Nothing but a crusty old sock. Move along.
And a double sock at that.
2 pairs, buddy.
2 pairs.
Still to this day.
Oh,
Gotta do it.
To this day.
You got to watch out washing those, Rick, because sometimes they'll get caught up in the washer, and it'll stop the drum from spinning.
Or what's worse is when she pulls my socks apart, and she's like, "What is this old tissue in here?" You left tissue in your socks again. It's all up in the dryer on all the clothes. I hate it when that happens.
It came out in the news in the last week, Jay. I know you missed it, but apparently, squeezing one off is a good thing.
Oh,
so,
is that so?
Well, yeah. I mean, apparently. Well, Rick was the one reading it. I'm just following along with the show. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Well, please do explain.
I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
No,
I kind of somewhat remember some story about that. So, I don't know. For me, I lose brain cells because I have this weird habit of holding my breath.
Hey,
I got to tell you, it's better than having 3 brain cells and having 2 in conflict. But go ahead.
Well, I'm surprised he doesn't remember. I mean, of course, he was reading a news broadcast. I read it a little bit. I read another one today. They're doing scientific research on what porn and all the stuff that it does to men. And I just want to know, how do I get the job to be studied scientifically on how porn affects your body? Because, I mean, I'm in. Money, porn. I mean, come on. Hello.
Yeah, see, that's probably why I don't remember. I talk so much about porn, I get it all mixed up. And, I almost kind of thought that's where Jay got that clown song from. But
oh, Jesus. I'm getting a little sick of this playing with the clown stuff, okay?
I actually liked it, playing with the clowns.
Playing with the clown.
I won't punch it, Jay, I promise.
Yeah, no punching the clown, all right? A reach around is okay, but stop punching the goddamn clown.
I actually kind of liked the song. Like I said, it kind of zoned me out. And, of course, I was really high. But, I was kind of zoned out and felt like I was in a theater there.
Oh, well, that's good.
Well, this is a lot of build-up for one song. Can we just have the song already, Jay, please? Or is it against the rules and regulations?
Well, you already played it. Where have you been?
I played the song already.
Wait, was it the first 5-block song that you did?
No, and there was only 4. 4-block. I did it just a little while ago.
What the hell is that? What, Rick, you don't know how to pull your weight very well. What the fuck does that... I mean, what the heck does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean? What's happened to you? Are you Rick? What happened to Rick?
I'm trying to clean it up. I am. I'm trying to clean it up, not cuss so much. At least not the F-bomb so much. Because apparently I say it a lot without even fucking knowing it half the time.
Believe it or not, some of us like Rick are actually trying to bust out of the dental hygienist area and move on to like an FM radio station.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I think Rick's got the talent. He just, I don't know. I'd find another word than Jesus.
Number one, I'm not a dental hygienist. All right, that's for chicks and queers.
Now wait a minute. You stop talking about the queers. Oh, wait a minute. Queers.
Whatever, they marry now, Jay. It's good.
That's right. I'm sorry.
We can say whatever we want to say now. They're like, because they can legally touch each other. But anyways,
those that are light in the loafers. I would get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's taking it in the loafers? What am I missing here?
Gay people are light in the loafers.
Light in the loafers. Oh, okay. All right.
There you go. Go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry for interrupting.
I can't even remember what I was saying. Damn it, I spilt the bong water. I don't know. What were we even talking about? See, this is probably... Oh, yeah, the whole FM thing. And no, I'm not a dental hygienist. But no, I don't want to be on FM. Because, see, on FM, you have too many rules. There's just... It's, number one, screw the FCC. I don't want to have to worry about if I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings or not over what I say. I mean, all cuss words aside. I want to be able to speak my mind, what's on my mind. Kind of like Jay does when he's having a good night. He gets on his rants and starts beating and pounding on the table and throwing that pen around and clicking it like crazy. You know what I mean? And I don't need the FCC coming in and telling me, well, you hurt Mr. Indian Redskins' feelings over there. Now you got to pay a $10,000 fine.
That's not, you got to read the FCC guidelines and stuff, man. I've been brushing up on that stuff. That's not how it works.
So I'm allowed to make fun of Redskins?
As long as you don't call them a slanderous word. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I don't even know what a slanderous Indian word is, pumpkin. I wish I did, because that's about the only race I don't know how to slander.
Because I don't know that you can. It's already happened. So that was like 200 years ago.
That's right. We slaughtered. We didn't slander.
Ah, okay. Well, that may happen to get you a fine on the FCC basis, but the only thing that they really talk about is sexual situations, and then of course cuss words. That's and then that's of course.
Well, there goes my no sexual situations. Well, bye, Jay.
But now understand now, Rick, that it's only during certain hours of the day. Okay, after a certain hour at night, say 10 o'clock in certain states. You can say whatever you want on public radio, on FM radio, and the FCC doesn't say anything because kids are supposed to be in bed after 10 o'clock.
See, there's the catch-all.
Well, it's not the catch-all, but it is definitely a catch. And not a bad one either. I mean, it's just, you cast a line out there, you reel it in, I happen to like internet radio. I think it's a good format.
I think you're able to. I just think you have a lot more freedom with whether it be internet radio, satellite radio, FM. And really, to be honest, it's my opinion that FM, AM, it's not going to be much longer before they die off. Everything's going to be internet, satellite, based.
Okay. Good point.
I have a tendency to agree with Rick here on this subject, Jay and Beb, just so you guys know. Mm-hmm. But also, please don't forget that the internet is also being, regulated and pushed down upon at the very moment we're talking. So it's kind of getting into the point where you have to get the message out no matter what. And if somebody's willing to put you on an FM station, I say go for it, Rick.
Yeah, but see, okay, someone's willing to put you on an FM station, but now I have to conform and say what they allow me to say and not speak what I really want to speak.
But you
see what I'm saying? You're saying spread the word. Do you think, okay, Pumpkin, you and I are a lot alike in a lot of ways and our political beliefs. And do you think for 1 minute that an FM station is going to let us talk politics the way we talk politics? I mean, think about it. When we talk politics, I mean, there's no such thing as PC police. Okay, we don't have to take this, that in consideration. We don't have to take everybody's feelings into consideration. The FCC, you have to be fair. You got to allow both sides of the story. Everybody's a winner.
I'm not saying you're not going to get fired. I'm saying, eventually the other stations will want you. That's all I was trying to say. You can't give up the fight, man. You got to keep fighting. And internet radio isn't expanding as fast as, like, say, people getting into the car and listening to just an FM radio station. So,
oh yes, it is. Oh, they're coming out with that stuff. I can do it now.
You got people plugging their iPhones into their cars just so they can listen to internet radio.
Yeah, I can do it now.
You're absolutely right about that. But you also have to understand that the amount of people with the smartphones or the Android applications on their phones have actually been, the numbers have been dwindling down. The smartphone sales have actually dropped by a considerable amount in just the last year because a lot of people are going into debt faster today than they ever have before in the entire history of the United States.
Well, I think it's just the market's flooded. You can get a used smartphone. I mean, they're like Obama phones now. You can get them anywhere for cheap. I mean, everybody's got one. You know what I mean? I think this was bound to happen. And this is why, this is exactly why these phone companies come out with these new phones every year, because the market is flooded with them and they have to keep coming up with fancier and fancier gadgets to be able to keep selling new phones.
Well, no, I agree with you totally, because the phones they got out now will facial recognize who you are without letting they got the pill you can swallow so that your car will start up when it's just you. I am simply amazed. They're talking about brain chips to treat post-traumatic stress disorder. So I agree with you. The revolution, the technological revolution is here. But I do also agree that a lot of people are losing out on that side of it because they still would rather go back to the old way of doing things.
What do you think, Jay?
Actually, I really wasn't listening. I was doing something else that I really needed to do.
Well, here, I'm feeling bad because Pumpkin and I are taking up your airtime.
No, go right ahead.
We do that enough during the week as it is.
That's
I want
quite
to hear
all right.
Jay rant. Can we take a vote, gentlemen? Who wants to hear Jay rant?
You want to hear me rant? Well, I got a couple of things I wanted to talk about first. But what I'd like to do is get this song out. I want to get this out to Judy. Judy, you've asked for this song. Here it is. I'm finally going to play it because we got a break in the talking. Jesus. It's like, wow, to get these guys to shut up. And it's my show. Imagine that. Anyway, but here it is. I'm on fire. This one's for you, Judy. Enjoy it.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? And can he do to you the things that I do? Oh, no, I can take you high.
like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. is singing in the wire. I can hear you through the whine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line.
Welcome back. This is Night Talk with Jay Sands.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Night Talk. I am Jay Sands, and I'm back. That's all I can say. I'm here. And I know how that burns some people's asses. But what are you going to do? Anyway, let's see. I hope you enjoyed that song there, Judy. I played I'm on Fire for you a little while ago, just a few. Let's see. After that was Love Train by the OJs and little Glenn Campbell's Wichita Lineman after that. I said earlier that I wanted to get into a couple of things as far as, I don't know about rants, but I really wasn't prepared to do a rant, although I should have, because I know what my people like and this is what they want to hear. But there's a couple of things going on. Everybody knows, of course, what's going on with the VA and the debacle there. It just seems that this administration can't get out of its own way. I kind of almost hate to bring it up because it's like, everybody's talking about it, and including Democrats. They're getting on the bandwagon too, because this is something that they just can't get away from. You've got 40 people plus dead. You've got 42 hospitals involved. And it's just something I wanted to plant in you guys' minds. We've been going through this Obamacare thing for, what, 2.5, 3 years now? The debacle came and went. It's still a debacle. The website cost us almost $1 billion or something like that. Wasted money, wasted time, people nobody accounted for. This is what our government wants. This is what they want to put out. They want, this is the health care that they want to give the American people. Well, I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. They also wanted single payer. And do you know what single payer is? It's the VA. That's single payer. Look what's happened to them. They've been going through this. And now, to be fair, and you got to be fair in these things, Obama didn't start this. it didn't start in the Bush administration. It started way before. This has been going on for umpteen years now. But here's a president who ran on this, who said he was going to take care of it. He was going to take care of our veterans. He was going to take care of this one. He's going to take care of that one. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Hasn't done shit. That's just it. He hasn't done anything. And now it's come full circle to bite him in the ass. So now it is your problem, Mr. President, and you need, you don't wait 24 days to make a statement about 40 people dying under your administration. You promised you were going to fix it. You didn't get to it. My whole point here is, ladies and gentlemen, that this is what single payer does. You talk to anybody from Canada, you talk to anybody from England, anybody out there in those countries that have to wait 3 months to see their doctors. We know people that go through this every day. They have to wait 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 3 months, 4 months to get operations. They have to wait to see their doctors. They have to make appointments 3 months in advance. If this is what you want, this is what you're going to get. So come this November, I think heads are going to roll. I really do. I think the Democrats are in for a rude awakening when they find out that their game plan has been blown to shit, basically. So that's my rant on the VA, and all I can say is that this administration turned out to be the gift that just keeps on giving. But the problem is people aren't opening the packages.
Jay, I've said this 1,000 times, and this once again just goes to prove the federal government ruins everything they put their fingers into.
Yes,
I mean, you got to think of it this way: if the federal government it can't even take care of the people they should be first worrying about, our veterans, what makes you think they're suitable enough to take care of your health care, your child's health care, your loved one's health care? You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, my friend. But I think this is,
do you really think, let's be real for a minute. Do you really think Obama, because of course he didn't hear about this until it was in the news.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
You know what I mean? But do you really think he's going to be held accountable? This administration's held accountable for nothing.
And that's true. You're actually right.
We still haven't gotten to the bottom of Benghazi, the IRS, Fast and Furious, and, the numerous others that are out there. And I think that it's just a pipe dream to believe that this is actually going to do anything to this administration.
Well, it will, only because now you've got Democrats talking about this now. Democrats are speaking out about this because they know, especially the ones that are due this election season, who are running for office, especially those. They're distancing themselves so far from this president you can't even see him anymore.
But that's what these liberals do.
Yes, that's what they do.
When their necks are on the line, they start singing a different tune, and then they get back in the office, and it's back to that same old tune.
Yeah, but you see, it's such a loud tune being played that everybody can hear it now. If you know what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? By singing that tune, they're showing that everything that they've done, everything they've supported, doesn't work. First of all, wasn't true to begin with, and has destroyed many, 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 many lives. Not only lost them, but has destroyed lives.
I agree with you. It's just you're more optimistic than I am. I would really, really love someone to be held accountable for this. But I would really like, and when I say someone, I mean someone that matters, like those in our government. Not some manager. Or you know what I mean?
No. And where was... Look, these people, everybody, and this goes for Republicans as well, all knew about this. Every one of them, they all knew. There were people blowing the whistle on this for a long time now. This just didn't happen. It just happened to get out and blow up. But this has been going on for years. So it's all of them. It's not just, the far left, the left, this administration. It's all of them, both sides on this. Where was the outrage when people sent in letters to their government officials, their leaders, the Congress people? Where was the outrage then? How come you weren't outraged then when people were telling you, look, I can't get to see a doctor for 4 or 5 months? Where were you then? So I don't want to hear the bullshit and now everybody's so outraged that this is happening. No, it's every single one of their faults, every one of them. And every death that occurred on their watch should be with them for the rest of their lives. They should never be able to sleep another night because they let this happen. They're spending $1.4 billion a year. Where's that friggin' money going? You ain't seeing people, so where's the money going?
Well, did you know today that they actually released a headline in the Times, the Washington Times in D.C., that said that they were moving like some $4 million out of the nuclear the nuclear defense program to put into the VA hospital?
But it's not, but you see, but that's all for show because the money doesn't mean anything. Obama increased the budget for the VA, but it didn't help because it's not a money problem. Like the education in this country, it's not a money problem. It's systemic. Both in all of this, it's all systemic. It's throughout the whole program. It's throughout the VA. It's throughout the educational system in this country. That's what it is. And throwing money at it isn't going to solve the problem. It never does. And that's what people don't get. They don't understand that. Yeah, let's throw more money at it. We ain't got money to throw away these days. They're spending billions of dollars. It's getting put into other people's pockets. People are getting raises when they should be getting fired and put in jail. But it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. So this November, people need to wake up. Now's the time. Now's the time. It's time to get the Republicans back into control. And then during the next election, there should be another group, a third party put together in this country. It can't be done in just a month or a year and a half. It can't be done. It's impossible. But we've got 2 years now for the presidential election. Maybe we can get another party together to put new people in. And if they don't do it, you know what? Their terms are up. Get them out. It's like culture. You have to cultivate people, and they have to learn new ways of doing things. And everybody has to start doing it. Once they start doing it, it snowballs and snowballs and snowballs. And before you know it, these people won't be sitting around for 30, 40, 50 years in the same position, doing absolutely nothing and making hundreds of millions of dollars at it. Which is another thing that annoys me to no end. These people come into this job broke and they walk out with hundreds of millions of dollars. Rick has said it many, many times. We need to clean house. But we can't do it all in one shot because you can't get enough of the people together to do that. I wish we could. I swear to God, I wish we could. I'd clean the whole goddamn place out in one shot. All 550 of them. Throw them all out, including the White House. And start again. I'd love to do that.
I'm going to give a little common sense statement here from Thomas Paine, as I was studying on earlier with the Great Godfather. To tell you the truth, we did it once. You know we can do it again.
And when was that?
The revolution.
Oh, the revolution. Oh, you're talking about the war. Oh, okay. No, I was thinking of wiping out the whole Congress and
well, we're talking about a ruling class over top of people that don't believe that they should be ruled. So, I mean, we did do it before, and we did it with very, very stringent Christian moral values, as I may remember, if that's the case. We did it to the point where we were willing to die first so that they were the aggressor.
Yeah, but don't forget one thing. You know, those men, all those British soldiers were fighting for a king. We were fighting for our freedom, our families, our homeland. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Well, you're absolutely right about that, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's more, and people need to start reading their history because, you know, it's turning back towards that time where we, you know, people may end up getting fed up. I don't know. Look, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell, but I can tell you this. People are really getting pissed off. They really are. I believe they're starting to get pissed off. And we're going to see. This November will tell. Look, normally in an off year on an off year election, the ruling party usually takes a beating. I think they're going to get slammed. I think we're going to take back the Senate. We're going to box this president for the next year and a half. And hopefully we'll get control again. And then we can start from there. I don't know, maybe we could start a push to start another party, a third party, or even a fourth party in this country. Just to have something to pull from instead of the same people all the time, over and over and over again. And another thing in this country is the money that's pumped into politics every year. That's got to stop. That should be capped. I don't know how it got so out of hand. Well, I know how, because they voted it that way and they made it that way. But it's got to stop. I mean, hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars to run for an office that pays what? $475,000 a year? You're spending close to $1 billion? Are you kidding me? That's ludicrous. And off the top of my head, I don't remember what a congressman or a senator makes. It's got to be somewhere around $250,000, $300,000 a year.
I think it's 175.
All right, 175, even better. 175
for the rest of their life.
Yeah, and they get free health care for the rest of their life, and not Obamacare. They get one of those great Cadillac plans that Obama shakes his finger at us about.
Yeah, and they don't want to give it up. Yeah, I've seen them all rush to get on this, on these exchanges right away to get that Obamacare. They really rushed out there to do it, didn't they?
Yeah, and that Cadillac plan they get that Obama shook his finger at us about, we pay for.
Yeah, I know.
Cadillac
but still,
plan,
if you
like
add it up, I mean,
plan.
think about this. With all of that so let's say it's $250,000 with all the insurance and everything that they get and all their expenses. That still doesn't amount to the millions upon millions upon millions of dollars that are spent on elections. It just doesn't. I can't make sense of it. I just can't. It doesn't add up. The numbers don't add up. So there's something else going on there. I know it's not the prestige of being, because their approval rating is 8%, Congress. So, I mean, it's not for the prestige. It can't be.
But yet it's all the same people.
It's like, I'm just saying, I'm just, God damn it, I'm mad. There, I banged on the
There you go. Beat that table, Jay. Heat it up good.
I just want to talk about that.
But there's one more thing I want to talk about now. And it's this guy in Mexico who was the Marine who was jailed in Mexico for making a wrong turn. I don't know if you guys... I don't know if you guys...
Yeah. I heard the audio of that, too.
All right. His name is Andrew Tamarisi. He's a Marine. He was in Mexico, I believe Tijuana. I don't know what he was doing there, but he came out of Tijuana, went back to his car, got in his car. Now, in the particular spot that he's in, it was under construction. And there was just a little sign that was placed on the ground by a roadblock telling you about the U-turn. So he misses the turn. He ends up in Mexico at a guard station. He tells them, listen, I'm so-and-so, and I've got 3, registered guns in the United States. I made a wrong turn. Right away, a call was made, and the military shows up, and they arrest him. They've got him for over 2.5 months now. The Obama administration just got involved. Kerry just made a phone call, I think, a week ago or a week and a half ago. Thank you very much. I'm loving it. Now I lost my train of thought, so now you'll have to carry the rest of it.
No, I said I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. But anyway, so the guy makes a wrong turn. They end up arresting him. They chain him to a friggin' bed like they did the last guy that they took over. They've been giving him beatings from what I'm understanding here. And I'm going to read a bit of this story. Let's see. It's not too long, so I'm going to read the story, and then we'll talk about it. It's a U.S. Marine who was jailed in Mexico on gun charges told Fox News' Greta Van Susteren that he remains hopeful despite the fact that he was beaten, chained to a bed, and verbally harassed while in custody. In an exclusive interview on the record with Greta Van Susteren, Thursday, Sergeant Andrew Tamarisi discussed many new details of his captivity since being arrested March 31st, after accidentally crossing the Mexican border with 3 guns in his trunk. Tamarisi said after he crossed the border, he followed the instructions of the Mexican authorities and told the story to Mexican police officers. Quote, I said I have all my stuff back here plus 3 guns, but I didn't mean to be in Mexico. It was an accident, and there was no place to do a U-turn, said Tamarisi. One of the officers, who spoke English well, told Tamarisi he would get him an escort to go back to the United States. However, Tamarisi said, then a Mexican military official took over, and things changed. He just took control, Tamarisi said. He didn't seem to care at all about anything that I had to say. It was like a math equation in his head. 3 guns, man equals prison. So Tamarisi said he had been handcuffed and taken to a Mexican prison where he was allowed to speak with his mother on the phone. He said the conversation with his mother gave him the strength to try and escape because he feared for his life in the prison. He said, I thought if I had went back into the cell that night, that I would be raped and killed, he said. And I don't think that telling the officers would help me at all, unquote. After his escape attempt was thwarted, Tamarisi said his experience got worse. He said the guards at the Mexican prison hit him multiple times in the face and stomach until he was gasping for air. Tamarisi said they also struck him so many times in the jaw he felt it go out of place. They also pressed him against the fence, stepped on his feet, and called him names. Well, he's a Marine. I'm sure he can take that. Tamarisi said he was also stripped naked and chained to a bed, with his feet on one end and his hands on another. He said he could only stand for a while, but eventually figured out how to sleep with his head on his knees. The Marine told Van Susteren he believes he received this treatment as a punishment and eventually began fearing not only for himself but for his loved ones. He said, I was afraid, he said. I was afraid for my family because I thought, these guys, they want to harm me, and they were talking to the guards that they were going to try and get information from the guards about the whereabouts of where my family was. Tamarisi said that he has been treated better since the media began covering his case. He said sometimes he gets depressed in the jail, but sometimes he's able to relax and trust that things will work out. Tamarisi said that he is hoping to be released within the month, but that he has the strength to keep going that he has the strength to keep going forward no matter how long it takes. Now, you're talking about the Mexican government here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the key behind this. The police were willing to get him back, but the military got involved. They figured they got a Marine, American Marine. Let's give him the jazz, and let's take advantage of it, which is exactly what they did. Why the president didn't get involved right away? This is an active Marine. He's active. He's a friggin' Marine.
He's actually getting in trouble because he didn't show up for duty. Just in case you guys didn't know the rest of that, he's actually getting in trouble because he was supposed to report for duty 2 days ago and he didn't because
well, that's something I guess they'll take care of later on. I guess they have to file the charges, but once this is, it's just, it pisses me off. Now I'm going to talk to you guys out there. I'm not one for taking money out of people's pockets or, look, you do what you do and you deal with the consequences, but if you're thinking about going to Mexico, I'd change my mind over this. Let them know what it feels like to start. When you start shit like this, you got one guy down there, whoever the captain was, or this military man who thought he was a tough guy because he's got his hands on a Marine now, a U.S. Marine, and he can do what he wants with him because they're so goddamn fucked up down there in Mexico with their laws and their government. They don't know which fucking way is up anymore over there, that he can do what he wants. But I think the American people can show them, listen, we're not going to stand for this shit. Enough is enough. Let the guy go. He made a mistake. You can't charge him for running guns. He had 3 friggin' guns. Yeah, he's going to run 3 guns from the United States into Mexico. But here's another thing that pisses me off. They got gun laws down there. That's why this man is in the trouble that he's in. What about the laws in this country? We've got 18 million people running around this goddamn country. 3/4 of them are goddamn criminals. But that's okay. That's okay. So cut the shit and let this guy go. Enough is enough already. I say we stop dealing with Mexico, stop sending them money, and let the goddamn drug cartels take over the whole goddamn country. Who gives a shit? I feel sorry for the people that live down there because it's the government and not the people. But you know what? You need to get your shit together, your collective shit together. All right? That there's more of you than there are of them. Start storming fucking police stations or something. I don't know, but something's got to change here.
You know what we ought to do? Ernie had a good one there. He says we should round up all the illegals and make an exchange. But I'd like to up that one. I would say, hey, Eric Holder brought way more than 3 guns into Mexico. How about we give them Eric Holder for him, the Marine?
I like that one, Rick. I like that one.
That's very good, Rick.
I got one up from that. I'm surprised that 10, jarhead veterans didn't just roll down in there and destroy that whole fucking country. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. I don't know. They could on their own time. They can go down there and, take them out of this jail in 5 seconds. But if they get caught, then that's an international incident, and not that they don't want to do it, but I would love for that to happen. But
I can see Mexico right now going, hey, what you going to do, Holmes? And America's going to be like, this, pap, right in the face, you know? And then they're going to be like, okay, I'm okay, Holmes. You know, you just take the guy. It's okay. I take the $10. I'll be all right. Come on, man. This is Mexico. They are treating us like dirt at the moment because they think they're better than us, even though their laws are so much worse than what we have.
I don't get this president, this Mexican president. I don't even know his name because I just don't know who he is. But how could you possibly let this happen? And the minute you get wind of it, you don't do something about it. You don't step in or send somebody there to straighten this out. I mean, come on now. What are you trying to prove? You can't. This is not going to get you anything. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you any more money. And you're going to lose revenue because people are going to say, you know what? I don't want to go there. You're going to do this to them. You'll do it to me.
Or anybody else that happens to end up in your country by mistake.
Yeah. Made a mistake. I don't know. Look, to me, yeah, you got the right idea there, Pumpkin. You know, send the guys down there, let them get them out of there, and be done with it, and deal with the consequences later. You know?
I mean, I would say send special forces down there to just extract them, kill everybody you see.
Oh, better
Forget the repercussions of that, because I know Mexico is not going to be all like, "Oh, we're going to take on America, Ohms." Yeah, come on, give me a break, please.
I got one better than that. I say we round up 1 million of the illegal Mexicans that are here. Send them back. Let them go get them because they can show them the way back and how to get back without any problems. They know how to get in and out of this country. Let's send down 1 million of them. Let them go get them and bring them home. That's what you should do because they'll get back. They always do.
But remember, not all of the illegal immigrants from South America or Mexico are actually from Mexico. They do come from other parts of the country down there. So it'd be hard to tell a Venezuelan from a Mexican.
Who cares?
I know, but you know, Mexico doesn't want a bunch of Venezuelans. They don't mean nothing. They'll just shoot them. You know, I mean, so you gotta.
Well, if you got 1 million of them, I mean, you find out where he is. You get 1 million people down there surround the fucking place. I mean, it should be easy to get one guy out.
All I was trying to say was that, hey, if we're not going to buck up against Russia doing what they're doing, why would we step back from Mexico? I was just trying to make a metaphor here. I would not step back from Russia, much less step back from Mexico.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's Mexico. People don't drink the water down there. I mean, come on. It's Mexico. You go down there to hide out from the, federales, not to extract a Marine from the Mexican government.
What say you, Rick?
Like I said, let's give him Eric Holder. We get our Marine back. I call it a day. They can punch Eric Holder all to hell for all I care.
Oh, leave him alone.
You know, I heard
that's the president's best friend.
This Marine called his mother while he was at the border there, and I was trying to track down the audio of this phone call. I've heard it, and it's pretty. You can tell he's worried. Let's just put it that way. And you can tell he's lost. And he doesn't really know what the hell is going on, and blah blah blah. But I hope he makes it back, man. Me too.
I'm almost positive that if he doesn't make it back, Mexico's going to have a whole lot more of a problem on their hands than just holding one Marine.
By who, though? I mean, you got to remember who the hell we have as an administration out there right now. I mean, these dipshits aren't going to do anything. They don't do anything about anything. I don't know what makes people think that this administration is all of a sudden going to come and be the saviors now.
No. I wasn't.
Administration has anything to do with it.
I wasn't talking about the administration. You're absolutely right, Ed. I wasn't talking about the administration. I was talking about, the same people that showed up for Clive and Bundy when the, federalists showed up there to start shooting cattle. The same patriots that would stand up for the right of the Constitution would actually, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but here's the thing, okay? And I just want to bring a little bit of reality to this. All right, these same patriots, and yes, I am sure they are patriots, but they know they were going up against a government that does have to follow certain laws. And so with that, they know that if they were to round themselves up and go into Mexico, the Mexican army is just going to shoot them down. He's just going to cut through them like, a patch of weeds with a weed whacker or something. You know what I mean? And they know this. And I'm not saying that they're not patriotic or anything. I'm just saying they're somewhat smart.
But also what I'm saying is that, one, First of all, when you're dealing with our government, we have to pedal around this and that and the other. When you're dealing with the Mexican government, it's a completely different ball game, because when the Patriots showed up at Clive and Bundy, they did not want to shoot the other American soldiers or the American federal agents that were there, because that's a huge thing. You don't want to shoot other Americans. You don't want to start a war with America within America, because, once again, brother against brother, we've seen this before. This isn't something that we're trying to do. I'm not trying to convince people to go out and start shooting people, even though as much fun as it is. What I'm saying is that there are a lot of people out there that would do what is necessary in order to ensure the survival of a brother or a sister.
But now we come back to the administration. If they were to take it upon their hands and do this, and God bless them if they did, and but now they're on their own. Okay, damn well this administration would condemn that move.
Oh, wait,
and you can almost be guaranteed that this administration, if these heroes made it back, this administration would be the first administration to extradite them back to Mexico so they could be tried.
If that happened, we would have a revolution on our hands, sir. I mean, I'm not kidding you. There's more than enough military, veterans or military active duty that are already dwelling about this one little thing, even though it's been removed from Facebook. What I'm saying is, though, you're exactly right. But what makes you think for 1 second, after Benghazi and all the other crap that's happened in the last 10 years with this administration, as you so eloquently put it, what makes you think after Benghazi or the VA scandal or running guns or any of the other crap that they've done that this administration is actually going to put its foot out the door? Because I'm surprised this man is going on vacation right now anywhere in the United States. I'm surprised. Because nothing that they've done has been anything as close to the truth or following through with what our Constitution is actually meant to show them to do or to lead them to do as leaders in this country, because they have not once shown us any forward honesty on anything that's happened. Benghazi, 4 dead. 4 ambassadors, if I'm not mistaken, dead.
1 ambassador and 3 military men.
And nobody, and they still don't have any answers on that. What about the VA scandal that happened? Still got no answers on that. We're not getting any answers. The government is getting bigger. There's a problem. It's called an infection. When you get an infection, you remove it so that you don't die. This isn't a hard equation. This is just common sense. And then we go all the way back to what Thomas Paine said.
And say it again.
Well, Thomas Paine wrote the pamphlet Common Sense. I mean, millions okay, maybe not millions, but over hundreds of thousands of Americans in the colonial revolution read this before we actually formed a revolution. When Thomas Paine wrote Common Sense, he wrote it in a way that it would be expanded over generations. You can read this now and you may not understand some of the words in it, but I guarantee you that the common terminology that he used in there is so simple that even some people that can't read, that get it read to them, they will understand. And when you boil down to it, when the government becomes too big for its own britches, it can't contain its belt anymore. And this is what's happening. Other governments think they got something over on us because, we're in Amero now. Canada and Mexico are all part of the American government now, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know how truthful that is. All I know is that if they're going to hold a Marine down there, there are a lot of pissed off jarheads right now.
In fact, I know one pissed off airman we'd like to bring into the conversation. Everybody say hello to Mr. Ernie Abbott.
Hey, Ernie.
Hey, Pop. I'm putting on the face paint, man. I'm loading up I'm loading up the truck, man. I'm coming down. I'll be down there to pick you up in a few hours, bro.
Going straight down to the border, right?
I'm locked and loaded right now. We don't even need a passport to get through the border and back. Don't worry about that.
Passport?
I
say, when Obama brings all these guys back home from Afghanistan, let's fucking line that border up and shut that fucking thing down and fuck them all, and they'll feel the pain.
There you go. And that's straight from an ex-airman. Well said, my friend. How are you, Mr. Ernie Abbott?
I'm doing good. I'm it's great hearing you pound that table, Jay, man. That's all I can say. Great hearing you, man.
It's been a while. It's been a long time. But, enough is enough. But like I said earlier, I think there's change in the air, my friends. I really do think that people are starting to listen. They're starting to listen.
Well, they can't help but do so, with this, in light of this latest thing you were just talking about with the VA, and everybody's jumping ship like a bunch of friggin' rats going down the hole. They're jumping ship big time, man. And when you got the left stream media that was in his back pocket, coming out, and he's got his own Democratic Party members jumping ship, man. It's the deck is clearing out,
but fast. Yeah, they can't cover. They really, I mean, if you think about it, they really can't cover his ass much anymore. How much more can they cover? It's bad enough that.
How many incompetent goddamn people has this guy surrounded himself with, man?
Looks like all of them.
Damn, man. It's all on the job training bullshit, man.
Yep.
You point your friends in there in positions that they're not, qualified for. What kind of bullshit is going on, man? It's unbelievable, all the fucking knuckleheads this guy surrounded himself with, man. I'm telling you right now, it's unfreaking believable.
It's enough to piss off the Pope?
Piss off the Pope, yeah. Yeah.
And that didn't go well either. He got told off by the Pope too, I believe. But anyway, it's good to hear your voice, my friend.
Yeah, same here. And hey to Rick and Cowboys in there and Pumpkin.
Yep, Cowboy and
Everybody
Pumpkin.
was in that chat room was rolling like a roulette wheel earlier tonight, man.
Yes,
and it's
it was.
Great. Everybody was welcoming you back in here, and great hearing you tonight, brother. I heard Rick ask you about moving forward, so you're still going to be just getting on the air from time to time. Is that the deal?
Yeah, from time to time we'll be here, and the guys are doing a great job. You, by the way, I want to thank you for the show you did the other night, live from Sands Beach in Sand City.
Sands Beach, yes indeed.
Still
we're just trying to pump you up. Wait till Jay gets the bill for that one.
Yeah, well, that one's going to be worth it.
I think Amanda stole my wallet.
Oh, stop it! She's not like that.
I think you handed it over.
I can't get Amanda to call into my show. What makes you think you're so special,
Well,
Chewbacca is in the chat room.
Chewy Baka, welcome, buddy.
Is Goofy Bones' birthday today, or was it yesterday?
I believe it was today.
Well, happy birthday to my buddy Goofy Bone.
Yeah,
he ever listens, and if Chewy's here, that means he's not far away. He hasn't been here all night, so.
Goofy is taking some time off. He's doing his thing. I talked to him a couple days ago. He's been doing his thing, and to me, let him do his thing, man. You can't keep bugging him. He'll come back when he's ready, or he'll end up dead. What's the worst?
Well, according to Chewy, he's supposed to be doing a show, but Chewy can't find him.
You might want to go through his black book. He's there somewhere.
I hope he didn't go down to Mexico on vacation.
It's either that or he went down to get that sergeant out of there.
Damn.
Anyway, Ernie, if you go, don't forget to stop by here and pick me up. I'll go.
Look at this. We've got a little militia putting together here. Rick, you in? Oh, no, we
got to cover everybody's shows, for Christ's sake. I'd love to go, fellas, but you kind of left me in a tight spot here.
Somebody's got to do the shows.
I can see it now. Well, Pumpkin, Ernie, and Cowboy done died.
Well, the last thing I'm going to say on this, and I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like Fox News or don't watch Bill O'Reilly, but in this instance, if you can put your party affiliations aside, think American, think about this soldier. There is a petition on BillO'Reilly.com. If you go, you'll find it. Just Google it. It'll get you there. Sign the petition so that they can send that. He's going to send that down to the I believe it's the Mexican consulate. And he wants to get a lot of names on it. And I've signed it, so maybe you guys would put your partisan stuff aside, and for those who haven't heard about it, get on that list, sign that petition, and let's rock the Mexican consulate a little bit and shake them up. You can read what it's all about.
It ain't about the blue thing or the red thing, Jay. It's about the right thing.
There you go. Great.
Well, the troll thing in the chat room said that Americans can go to other countries.
Now you're reading troll chats on the
No, let's skip on that. Skip it, please. Just skip it.
Well, hold on. I was just going to tell you.
I don't want you to.
Call to order.
I don't want you to.
Where's that gavel over there? The Spreaker of the house.
I don't want you to. Let's just
Sergeant
move on.
of Arms.
Let's just move on. So don't forget, if you get a chance, go over to BillO'Reilly.com, I believe it. BillO'Reilly.com or Bill O'Reilly. Or go to Fox News, get to Bill O'Reilly's page, and you'll find the... I think it goes until tomorrow night or this weekend. If you can get to sign that petition, they're going to get it over to the consulate, and we'll get... who knows? You never know. Enough people sign that thing, and he's got millions of people that watch him, so we can be a part of it. And like Ernie said, it's not about red and blue, it's about doing the right thing.
I don't know about red, white, and blue.
That's right, red, white, and blue.
Riley's got millions of watchers and participants in his show. But I'll say Stephen Colbert has 1,000,002. Uh-oh.
1,000,002? Well, he's got...
Yeah,
O'Reilly's got a little more than 1 million people that watch.
It's a joke. It was a joke.
Don't be joking, all right? You don't joke about O'Reilly, all right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I will, sir.
That's how I feel about Rachel Maddow.
Well, she'd probably go toe-to-toe with you. She's so butch.
Oh, I'd love to get toe-to-toe with Maddow. I'd like to get toe-to-toe with Maddow and Rosie O'Donnell at the same time.
You know what it is with Rick? He loves these gay women because he wants to get in there and try and change them. So he thinks he can change their minds.
I just want to touch Rachel's sack. I bet you it's a magic sack.
Oh, geez.
That's right. Bob Steele, us Americans got to stick together. We got to learn to do that. You're absolutely right. And he's going to go check it out and sign it. Thank you, Bob. We appreciate it.
And like Ed said, down with the dirty Mexicans.
Yeah, but nobody said that now. Stop that.
Never mind. I knew I shouldn't have used Obama's teleprompter.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
The wife says hello, everybody.
Hello, wife. How is she?
Doing all right. She's fixing to head to bed.
Uh-oh.
Call out to Alpha Dog in the chat room.
Hey, there's Alpha. Welcome, buddy.
Alpha Dog. How you been, bro?
He says, kill them all, let God sort them out.
That's what I...
You know what? I know this sounds racist, what we're doing, but it really isn't. We're not being racist here. We're being...
I love Mexicans. In fact, I wish one would marry me so I could become a citizen.
He wants to be a citizen of Mexico.
You didn't know, Jay. I know. You didn't know. You lost his citizenry when you were gone. I know.
Oh, they threw him out of Mexico again?
Just want my brown card is all. I just want to get my brown card.
What's it called? Split citizenship?
Oh, no. What is it? Not a split. Well, yeah, like a split personality. Yeah, that's
it's called $10.99 a week at Super Tans. My lips are so chapped.
I'm sure. It's no. Look,
and did you know they give you these little goggles? Well, now I know they're goggles. I didn't know you're supposed to wear them on your eyes. I thought it was supposed to protect the cancer from going into my balls.
No. That's the new prophylactic that they're coming out with. You put the little thing on the top. It's got like an adhesive thing. It just plops right down on the top of your hydraulic unit. And then of course you've got this little thing that kind of squeezes down at the bottom of the shaft of the hydraulic unit. It squeezes it together, and that way you don't it releases less of the speckling, if you will.
Now, I'm sure you're talking out of experience here.
I'm saying that was in the headlines today. They're coming out with a new condom. That's all I can say.
Oh, okay. All right.
What the hell does that have to do with me tanning and going to Mexico, Pumpkin?
So don't get the tan lines, bro. The tan lines.
I don't use condoms here in America. What the hell makes you think I'm going to use them in Mexico? I'm sure they're clean.
Common sense. All right. You got me there.
You know what I'm waiting for? You know they got this new technology out there where they put a cap on your head and it reads your thoughts, and actually pilots are starting to operate planes just by thought with these caps. I want to see if they can make one small enough so I can put it on the.
Is it made of tinfoil?
No, it's not made of tinfoil. You shithead. This way you put it on your pecker, and we could finally get the thoughts coming out of there. Imagine what you'd hear.
No, it's gonna say, quit hitting me, quit slapping me.
I've thrown up so many times, my urethra is sore.
Jeez. Oh my God! Break out the Viagra joke. Break out the Viagra joke.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right, I will. No, Ernie.
Go for it, man. You got a few little people in the crowd out here. Maybe maybe something.
Sounds like he's choking on one now.
Oh, geez. Yeah. No, I'm not going to go there. I refuse to cheapen my show for a cheap.
Too late for that, brother.
Mekazawa just popped in the chat.
Who's that?
Mezakawa, what's up?
Mekazawa.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Mezakawa. Sounds like some kind of
Mekazawa,
Mezakawa,
Mujinuja. Welcome, Mecca. There you go.
There you go. Mech. How you doing, Mech?
So now, what do we all have to get on our knees and point to him? I don't know. Oh, God.
My God, Jay, you did not.
I did. I went there. I'm sorry. Look, I already cheapened the show.
So where'd all the ladies go? You started talking political and they all went into the woodwork, or what?
Yeah, I think they did. Either that or they're sitting back listening.
Pretty much. Just to touch himself. So she is. I mean, they are.
Is Bep still around? No, Bep took off, huh?
No, Bep took off a little while ago, just before you came on. He had to go because he's busy tomorrow. But
he told me he had a zesty session. He had to go participate in.
Zesty session. Mm.
Yes, that's how.
Speaking of Viagra, no.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
Here we go.
Have you ever tried that Viagra, Jay?
Oh, yes, I tried it once. It got stuck in my throat. I had a stiff neck for a week.
It's great to have you back, Sam, man.
Don't you know that you got to laugh? Yes.
I cannot believe this.
Hey, Rick, just so you know, this is where cynicism hits you. You end up laughing, not knowing where the hell you are.
Oh, jeez, I can't. Look, he's still laughing.
See, dementia has already set in. Here we go.
What the hell, Ernie? Jay, all right, everybody. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'd like to thank Jay for joining us tonight. And Ernie Abbott.
That's it. We lost it.
Oh, God damn.
All right, well, you guys laugh it up. I got to go grab my smokes.
Oh, shit.
I'll probably still be laughing when you get back.
That's too much. Oh.
Laughter's good. It gets all that extra tar out of you from all the cigarette smoke. Trust me.
Jesus. That's just such a stupid friggin' joke, but we laugh at it every time I tell it. And the other two are going, what's he talking about? What?
I said every time I say it, laugh at it. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, God.
Oh, you told that one before?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
He does it every time it comes on the radio.
What was that, Ed?
I said you tell it almost every time you come on the radio.
Well, not every time, but well, maybe once, twice a month, maybe. All right, maybe a little more than that, but
2 or 3 times a week.
A week.
Yeah, but there's always new listeners out there, Ed, you know?
Yeah, that's right. I can tell that joke every 20 minutes and still find somebody new that hasn't heard it, you know. So
I mean, at least we know they're listening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as they listen, that's all that matters. The numbers get you sponsors, apparently.
Oh, Jesus, that's too funny. Oh, boy.
Jay broke 60,000 plays.
Well, thank you.
What's
We
that?
have.
I said Jay has broke 60,000 plays. He's 60,019.
Hey! Oh, John.
That's awesome.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, since I brought Rick back, you know.
Well, it helps that you're not doing any shows, and I am. So.
Yeah, that's true. You're doing a lot of covering. So, Rick, do you ever use Viagra?
Just one time, Jay. Bad experience.
What happened, Rick?
My rectum was stiff for a week.
You put it in the wrong place, you idiot.
I thought it would kick in faster.
Yeah, I guess if being a little closer. Yeah. Being right around the corner from those two nuts, you figured, yeah, maybe.
Live on the air.
Have you ever tried to crap with a stiff rectum? Have you ever tried? Do you know what it's like to crap standing up, Jay?
Yeah, I know.
I never knew my rectum was part of my spine.
It's morning massive, Rick. What you got to do is you got to kind of like, you know, when you sit on the pot, you got to lean over and grab your knees and then hold on for dear life. And you don't have to squeeze or anything, but that is actually what Facebook says the proper way to poop is today. You have to.
Is that what you did? You looked it up. You had to look up how to poop?
No, somebody posted it on my freaking Facebook, and I'm like sitting there one morning doing my morning business, shave, shower, shingle on a shit, and then I'm in there, and it says, if you'd like to poop faster, lean over and grab your knees, and I'm like, okay. So I tried it, and I sat there for an hour and a half, going, what the hell is going on here? And
that's because your back went out, right?
Well, no, it's because I was in the wrong position to be taking a.
I think that was a government thing that came up kind of back in the day when they used to have these air raid warnings. They tell the kids, if a nuclear bomb hits, what you got to do is, get under your desk and put your head in between your knees.
And naturally, you're so scared you shit. So
exactly, it just flows out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I know if I was 4 years old in kindergarten, my teacher told me you're going to die in like 3 seconds, but don't worry, it'll be quick. I'd be shitting.
Yeah, but what about afterwards when it doesn't happen? Then you're sitting there with, stained underwear, nowhere to go.
You know that they're telling the kids over in Japan right now around Fukushima, they're telling them that to smile.
Don't breathe.
They say smile. It doesn't. The radiation won't affect you if you smile. Like that pretty pearly white is going to stop the radioactive isotopes from hitting your skin from the atmosphere, from the water, or anything.
That dog with 4 tails walks by and waves at you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the hand sticking out of his ass.
Yeah. I bet you dogs can talk in Japan now.
Yeah. Well, that's the next logical progression in evolution.
Do you think when that shit happened, you're like, fuck it, it's not as bad as the first time?
Yeah, that's true. Well, it was a little more concentrated back then, I think.
Would be more screwed up is if we sold them the building.
Whoa. When did we get into butt stuff here, guys? I don't understand how that happened.
Well, it's a matter of progression.
Yeah, I just sent you a link to a YouTube thing. It's called The Squatty Potty, How to Poop Better for Life. All right, just for your fans out there. Yeah.
Really, Ernie?
Just to stay healthy.
This is
we're all
officially a shit show.
Yeah.
There you go.
It might be, but he's already got 40 plays.
Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it. Excellente.
Jay, that
40 wipes.
40.
That wasn't the rake. That wasn't the rake hitting the door jam, was it?
No.
That was a pole going boing as soon as you said 40.
I think that's going to be a new class they're going to start offering in the elementary schools with the unisex bathrooms, toilet posturing.
Toilet posturing.
It's okay for a boy to sit down and take a pee. It's all right, you know.
And the girls, if you've got good aim, you can stand.
You guys,
whatever. If I was in school and some chick walked in and straddled her leg across the urinal and started going, I would be impressed.
Yes.
Hey, hold on.
Well, she'd have to turn around, actually, and then straddle.
Phone here. Jay, Rick,
Yes.
Ed, Ernie. You guys know that I actually lost $150 to a chick that pissed over the hood of a Camaro one time?
No, you never told us that story, and I'm kind of glad.
I'm saying, like, all of us guys are sitting there getting drunk. This girl comes up, and we're all sitting away from the women, folk, around the the Camaro, talking about the hood scoop and all the good stuff, right? And of course, what comes down to it is, she walked up and she said, "Hey, I bet you guys money that I could piss over the hood of this car more so than you could." And like 6 guys lined up to try and piss over the hood of this car. We all pissed on the car. And then she actually relieved herself, and it was in such a fashion where it was like a fountain stream over the hood of the Camaro, over the frickin' hood scoop and everything. And I was just like, dude, this chick is actually peeing farther than I've ever seen any woman in my entire life. But when you have to pay a chick for that, you at least get a video. I'm just saying. I don't have a video for it. You just... In future events, please go get a video, because it does happen. They do this little thing. They bend over, from behind, and they put the finger there, and the next thing you know, they're pissing over the hood of your car. I was pretty upset with that $150.
Whatever, man. I'm never going to any parties with you.
Well, I could have bet you that. I bet you I could have pissed over the hood of that car.
Well, I thought I could do the same thing, but I think that she was just out to find out how big all of our junk was while we were drunk.
And all you had to do was stand on the car and piss on the hood. And you're
yeah,
on
but
the hood of the car.
When 6 guys piss on the hood of some guy's car that we don't know whose car it is, and then the girl comes over and wins the money from all of us. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
$50 from 6 guys. She walked away with a mint that night. You know what I mean?
Fuck him if you can't take a joke.
I hope she washed her hands. Fuck the mint. Was she drinking her piss?
No.
Did somebody get her a wet nap?
Wet nap. She didn't even wipe, now that I think about it.
See, I'm turned on by a lot of sick shit, but even that just totally grosses me out.
Oh, so you needed to be on the other side of the fender so that you could receive the over the hood deal? Is that what it was? Or
no, I just don't make it a habit to get with chicks manlier than I.
I didn't say that I slept with her. I just said that I was,
Well, then what was she even there for? That's rule number 2. No chicks around that I'm not going to sleep with.
We were at a party. She just walked up and said, "I bet you I could piss over the hood of this car." And we were all like, "Nah, you can't do that." "Well, I bet you money I can." "Well, of course, honey, of course you would do that." But of course she did, and we all lost $150 apiece, which was more than I've ever lost on a pissing bet in my entire life.
Whatever. For $150, she better be pissing on me, not the car, and I'm not even into that.
Hey, look, for real though, had a nice ass. Just can't believe I ever saw a chick piss that far. That was something. It really was.
All right, there's 4.5 minutes. I'll never see you again.
There you go.
Thank you for that story.
Get that girl
Bob,
a Slurpee.
Please tell Judy I apologize. I'm sorry. She got caught in the fray there for a minute. It's all taken care of. Please send her my deepest apology. Tell her I said so. Thank you, pal.
Wow.
What are you talking about? Where am I?
Yeah, well, I'll explain later.
All right. Oh, okay. No. I know.
Okay. And that's that. So,
Jay,
yes,
did you have a good night tonight?
Yes, I did, actually.
Were you glad to come back?
I certainly did.
Thank God it's going to be another, 2 weeks?
Well, can I come back again and do another show?
I don't know. I mean, it's you're the ruler, the emperor, the CEO, the owner.
I had forgotten there. You know, between the three of you, I don't know.
I haven't forgotten. Whose expense account do you think I use?
Yeah, and it so seems that I'm always getting the one stuck with the tabs here. What's going on with that bullshit?
Well, I keep
You're the
telling
rich
Ernie
one.
to get the cheaper stuff, but you know Ernie, he's got champagne taste.
Well, you're going to be purchasing some pumpkin face rum pretty soon too, man.
Pumpkin face rum?
Oh, yeah.
I
Google
think
that.
Bob's
Good
calling it a night, y'all.
Who was that?
I think Bob's calling it a night.
Well, welcome to the show, Ed.
No, Bob is saying good night.
All right, Bob, thank you very much. Please let Judy know all is taken care of. I do apologize. I'm sorry, and it's all fixed. Everything is okay. Please tell her I said I'm sorry, and thank you so much for bringing her around. I hope you had a good time. And that's the name of that tune.
This Dead Air brought to you by Pumpkin Face. Check him out every Saturday on Second Amendment Saturday and Sundays with Sunday School for Patriots. Holy crap, I had a brain fart there.
No, wait, you said check out Second Amendment Saturday with Sunday School for Patriots. Really?
Something like that. Just check them out. Jeez, I was trying to be nice.
I was totally flexing on that one, Rick, and then all of a sudden I was just like, meow, 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 boop, boop.
Story of my
Boopy
life.
doo? Is that what you were doing?
I was flexing. He was talking about me. I was all like,
now you were flexing. Oh.
Yeah, I was making the significant other of mine sitting, across from me with her headphones on, not listening to anything that I'm saying. I actually, was trying to make her realize that I'm actually in the same room as her. Of course, that may be more of a difficult situation since she has been drinking most of my whiskey for this evening. But anyway, yes. Thank you, Rick, for that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. I forgot where the hell we were even at, buddy.
I think that we are on Winamp. I mean, not Winamp. Shout. No, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
So Jay, are you on tomorrow night?
No, tomorrow night I have things I have to do. I got to get back to working on the show. I've got a couple people to see, and no, I won't be here tomorrow night.
So there you have it, folks. I will see you tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Sandsnet Radio Network. I am Ricky Sandsnet.
Oh, Jesus.
I think Judy is trying to type in the chat, but the troll won't let her.
Well, let's see if I can catch her. Let's see. Well, Judy, if you're out there listening, sometimes, in life you run into assholes, and it just so happens that we ran into one tonight, and all I can say is I apologize, and hope to see you again very soon.
I thought my life was bad.
Yeah. Well, some people, that's
I get pretty bored, but for Christ's sakes.
That's all they have. They can't do anything else. That's it.
But I think we've, to be honest with you, I think we spent 30 seconds too long talking about it, Ed.
This is true, yeah. But that's all right. It happens, and you move on. And that's it. So, I'm going to play some music here. I wish was there another song that Judy wanted to hear? We played already, I'm on Fire. I think there was one more.
You know what? Is Judy still out there? You know what she wants to hear?
What?
Because she's listened to Jay. She wants to hear Rick.
Oh, no.
She wants to hear Jizz Baby.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Please, no. Please, no.
What?
Jay, put your feet down.
I got both feet down. Doesn't seem to be helping.
That was like number one on the charts for like 6 days.
6.5 minutes. What do you mean 6 days?
Let me have my moment.
No. That's right, motherfuckers. Another end table production.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Jizz Baby by Rick.
What's up, my nigga? Let's do it. Jizz baby. Jizz baby. Alright, stop. Masturbating and listen. Rick is back to do some bitching. OSHA is now regulating porn. Goggles and condoms. Now that's the fucking norm. Is this gonna work, yo? I don't know. Goddamn condom, fucking up my flow. Tilt back your head and your neck slightly bended. Let me splooge on your face like God intended. Splooge, splat, my piggy goes boom when it comes flowing out my mushroom. OSHA says I can't shoot it in your eyes and wear a condom. No more green pies, fuck it or fight it. I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna hit the bullseye when I spray. If there's a disease, yo, in my slurry, I'm sure there's a pill for that. Don't you worry. Jizz, jizz, baby.
Weekend edition, bitches.
I'm gonna jizz, jizz, baby.
Motherfucking Rick.
On your face, baby. Remove them goggles, baby. Now that the party is jumping, with ass all around, everybody's humping. I'm quick to the point she's faking. I don't care what I got, she's taking. Goddamn goggles getting in the way. Take them off so I can fucking spray. And this condom fucking up the blood flow, take it off. Time to let the milk flow roll in. In my rusty Pinto with windows down so the whores will know. Hookers on standby, advertising Harry Pie. Did you stop? No, I only had a 5. Kept on, pursuing to the next stop. I busted left, now I'm headed to the cheaper block. The block was dead, yo, so I continued to Motel 6 on Chavez Avenue. Girls were hot, wearing flippers and bikinis, sporting goggles and condoms for our weenies. Pissed off, OSHA's way out of line, forcing me to wrap my motherfucking pine. OSHA's climbing up and down the wall. Chumps acted ill because they're on the 8 ball. Cum shots will never be the same. Goddamn OSHA, fucking with our game. Fuck it, I bet it really don't last. OSHA won't stop us from coming on that ass. With pussy and ass, the porn set is packed. Goggles and condoms, this bullshit is whack. OSHA on the scene, you know what I mean? They test my wad just because it's a little green. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. There's always a pill for that, I'll resolve it. Jizz, jizz, baby.
Weekend edition, bitches.
I'm gonna jizz, jizz, baby. On your fucking face, baby. Remove them goggles, baby.
Bust all over her face.
Take heed, cause I'm a lyrical poet. I'm fucking coming now, just in case you didn't know it. My God, what the fuck do we do now? I think I got some in your furry eyebrow, cause mine comes like a chemical spill. According to OSHA, full of shit that can kill. Herpes and warts, this is what they're worried about. Fuck you, I think I know I've had a bump on my sprout. OSHA plays in the motherfucking trade. Slice him like a ninja, cut him with a razor blade so fast. Other bitches say, damn, if his cum was a drug, I'd swallow by the gram. So take off the goggles when it's time to get loose. Open your eyes, smile wild while I spit my juice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Except for AIDS. Holy shit, no, there's no pill to solve that. Never mind that. Except for the AIDS. No.
It's weekend edition, bitches.
I'm gonna jizz, baby.
Motherfucking Rick.
On your fucking face, baby.
Fuck OSHA.
Yo, jizzy jizz, let's get the fuck out of here, man. I'm about to fuck your mother.
Alright, first of all, motherfucker, who the fuck is Jizzy Jizz? And what the fuck? This motherfucker was nice enough to lay the track for you, hook you the fuck up, man, really bring you in the studio, and now you're gonna go fuck his mom, Rick? I'm just saying, man, there's a thing called etiquette between motherfucking musicians, and you can't just be fucking the man's. You know what? We out of here. We're fucking out of here. Weekend edition, bitches.
I saw her sitting in the rain, raindrops falling on her. She didn't seem to care. She sat there and smiled at me. Then I knew she could make me happy. Flowers in her hair, flowers everywhere. I don't know just why she simply caught my eye. She seemed so sweet and kind. She crept into my mind. I knew I had to say hello. She smiled up at me. And she took my hand and we walked through the park alone. And I knew she had made me happy. Flowers in her hair, flowers everywhere. Oh, I don't know just why she simply caught my eye. She seemed so sweet and kind. She crept into my mind. Suddenly the sun broke through. I turned around, she was gone. All I had left was one little flower in my hand. But I knew she had made me happy. Flowers in her hair, flowers everywhere. Was she reality or just a dream to me? Her love showed me the way to find a sunny day. Sunny day. Was she reality or just a dream to me?
Change your mind.
Take a chance.
I'm the first in line.
Take a chance.
Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down. If you're all alone and the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best. Gonna lay no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me. That's all I ask you, honey. Take a chance on me.
This is Night Talk with Jay Sands.
All right, guys, we're back. Look at this. Time has run out. It's time to go. Just about. I want to make sure I say hello and thank you to everybody who who came into the chat room, including Judy. For the first time this evening, it's great to meet you. Thank you so much for stopping by and sticking with us. Well, you know what I'm saying. And thank you for coming by. Bob Steele, Apocalypse, Mezakawa, or is it Mekahauser? Who's a Waza?
Mekazawa.
That's what I said that. Chewy, of course. We want to thank those guys for stopping by. Also, Alpha Dog was here. Who else? Amanda B. Rick, of course. Ernie Abbott. Pumpkin Face. Ed. Grandpa Al Krushka, who's changed his name. This theologist was here with us as well. Barco was here.
Don't forget Bep.
Bep Bopper, yes, was with us at the beginning of the show and stayed with us almost 3/4 of the way through. Thank you, Bep. Who also does a show here on the Sandsnet Radio Network at 7 p.m. You'll get the best of the 50s and 60s anywhere. He's the best. Also, we've got Ernie Abbott from Ouija Radio, WEJA Radio, every day, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here on Spreaker.com. Check that out because he's got an eclectic mix of music and thought and talk, and I'm running out of adjectives. So, also, please tune in to Pumpkin. What's it called these days?
True Porn Militia.
True Porn Militia. Check him out. Yes, check that out as well. When's the show on? Tell everybody, please.
Fridays 4, Saturdays and Sundays at 5. That's all Central Standard Time, so it's 5 East Coast, 6 East Coast for Saturday and Sunday. So it's 5 on Friday, 6 Saturday and Sunday. And then, of course, Central Time is an hour behind it. So
right. Also, Rick, Weekend Edition is back. It's been back. Ain't doing so well. It's not so hot, but listen to him anyway. He's been with us. I'm sorry, Rick. You're doing really well. I had to say that. I just had to throw.
I hate you, Jay Sands.
I know you do, but you love the name. Anywho, he's also filling in a couple of days during the week. He'll throw a show up. Pumpkin's been here as well. Ernie just did a show live from Sands of
Club
Beach.
Sands of Beach in Sand City, Florida.
I loved it, by the way.
Breaking news.
Yes.
I'm sorry to cut in.
No,
but
go right
Judy, this is courtesy of Judy.
Yes.
She says Viagra was originally a blood pressure pill.
Oh yeah, it's a vascular dilator, Rick. That's absolutely correct.
That explains why my ears get all hot and red.
And I had a stiff neck for a week. Anyway,
Don't forget me and Grandpa show up Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Central.
There you go. That's right. Say it again.
Me and Grandpa Al every Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time.
That's 3 p.m. for you guys on the East Coast. Join them. Check them out. That's right. Grandpa Al was with us. He's doing a show. Everybody's doing shows these days. This is great. See, I step away for a couple of weeks, and wow, the things that are happening.
And nobody talks on the phone anymore.
And nobody talks on the phone anymore. Really?
Yeah, no, we just do it on Spreaker.
Oh, I see. So, yeah. Oh, so the Skype conversation, I see. So, is that the reference you're making? I have a Skype conversation, not a show? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, that wasn't the reference I was making. But good one.
Okay. Good one? Is that what you said? Good one? Really?
And don't forget about Chewy Barker and Goofy Bone, 186 Point Deuce, doing some shows over there.
Yes, I know. They're back on. I don't know. Did they put a show on tonight or no? Or did Chewy ever find Goofy Bone? Because he didn't stop by here. So he must be stuck in some female somewhere.
I'm guessing he took a wrong turn at the border.
J.R. Wild said, everybody forgets about me.
Nobody forgot. You were the next one I was going to, J.R. I want to thank you for stopping in because you're so special. You're so special, J.R. Wild.
I forgot him last night.
You see? We didn't forget him. We never forget our people.
Oh, man.
All of them. See, this is what happens when you let amateurs run a show, JR. You know? It happens.
Did the Biv Man stop by earlier?
The Biv Man, yes, the Biv Man was here. He was the next one I was going to. Thank you very much.
And Bep, I'm sure your Bep was next on the list.
No, I mentioned Bep already. That's how much you listen to me. You see?
Oh.
You never listen to me. Nobody listens to the man. I don't understand. Life would be so much simpler. You would go through less pain in your life if you listened to the man.
Well, if the man was around more often.
Oh, fuck you.
It's like Ed lost a father.
Ed, that's it. Where's that band? Oh, I got to ban somebody else. Here we go. Bye. No, I'm kidding. Again, Judy, thank you so much. Amanda B, we love you. They're back.
Judy says, is it safe to come back for a minute?
It's always safe here, Judy. Just once in a while, things happen, and there's not much you can do about it. But we try. We do what we can. So thank you all. By the way, Judy, I've got about 2 minutes left here. You never said what you thought about the songs. You heard them? I mean, Bob asked you. You never answered us. So give us a little. Let me know what you thought about my songs.
Where's the Jeopardy music at?
She did say she didn't like Rick's song, the Jizz Baby thing. She didn't.
She did?
Didn't like it.
She didn't like it? Oh.
And J.R. Wild, I want to thank you for stopping by. It's been a while since I heard from J.R. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I really do. See, we kiss ass too here once in a while too. See, because Rick screwed up and didn't, acknowledge you. Which song? She says. Oh my God. No.
Clowns. Need I say more?
Yeah. Send in the clowns.
It's a good
the
one.
Summer Wind. Which songs? The ones you said you didn't like. Oh, wait a minute. She
I'm
said she
working,
didn't like
Jay,
it.
if you don't mind, I'm going to borrow that song. I'm working on a new musical, Barack Obama, the musical, and that's going to be the theme song. Send in the clowns.
Go right ahead, my friend. You're more than welcome.
Thank you, buddy.
We're going to be cut off in just about 45 seconds. So again, I want to thank everybody. I had a blast here. It was great to have you guys with me. Thank you all so much for being here. You helped me out a lot. I had a couple of things to get used to again. It's not easy when you're off, you get off the horse for a while. So thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you, Rick. And thank you, Bep, for stopping by and passing the time with me this evening. It's great.
Thanks for listening. This show is a production.
And who is this?
Sandsnet Radio Network.
It's me.
Who's me?
Knew my pants came off for a reason.
Who's me?
Kiss Kiss.
Is that Kiss Kiss?